the intro and get straight into our first story. Our first story looks at Ricochet All Elite. Now, it looks like the rumors are true and that former WWE superstar Ricochet is headed to All Elite Wrestling. Fightful Select reports that Ricochet has signed a multi-year deal. Several familiar with the situation claim that Ricochet is traveling to London for All In and was planned for the show. We haven't learned what his planned involvement would be. The report added that Ricochet negotiated a deal with an agent, a rumor that fans heard when news broke that Ricochet was leaving the WWE and possibly headed to AEW. Some fans are already speculating that Ricochet will debut at All In's AEW's Casino fans in the UK. Now, it appears that AEW president Tony Khan wasn't paying lip service to the UK fans when he said that the promotion has big plans for returning to the United Kingdom. Although fans in the UK were likely disappointed when AEW announced that its 2025's All In event would take place in the US, advertisements at All In show that 2025's Forbidden Door will take place in London next year. And this is major news as it suggests AEW still sees the UK as a major market for its biggest shows. Some fans believe All In could return to the UK in 2026. Next up, Bobby Lashley clarifies comments about Vince and Hunter. A former WWE superstar, Bobby Lashley, is clarifying some recent comments made about his time in the WWE and the differences between working for Vince McMahon and Triple H. Here's what the Almighty had to say during an appearance on the Laboratory podcast. If I say the wrong thing now, I had a connection with Vince. Vince understood me. Vince was big on the show. He looked at people that were stars. He saw that in me. There were a lot of little nuggets that Vince would give me throughout my career and tell me different things. Vince looked at me and I can tell Bobby works his ass off. I can send him anywhere around the country to represent the brand. He looked at me like a star. I like Vince. While Lashley's career was lukewarm early on when he returned to the company, things picked up and he became a key player on Raw, winning the WWE Championship twice. Here's what Bobby had to say about Triple H. I haven't really had too much of a connection with Hunter. Hunter has his guys. I've tried to, but we really haven't worked enough together to get to know each other. Apparently, some people took umbrage with Lashley's point to revisit these comments when he appeared on the Bo and Them show. I said something where I had more of a relationship with Vince than Triple H, and everybody was going after me. Vince did this and Triple H did this. It was a very simple, innocent comment. When Vince was here, I had more conversations with him. Lashley explained how Vince worked with him and why he felt it was so helpful to his WWE career. I don't know what anybody does in their personal life, and where I work, that's what I concentrate on. And when we were there, Vince was always trying to pull a different side of me. There were different things I did at the time when I was in the wrestling business when Vince was in charge. The two-time WWE champion again explained the difference between working with Vince and working with Triple H. What Vince told me is I want to see different layers of you. He was like, man, there's so much more to you. So I want to make you uncomfortable on TV so we can get those different layers. So I had a different relationship with Vince. When Triple H came on, we didn't really get a chance to sit down. He didn't get a chance to get to know me. Now it appears that Lashley has a very different experience working for Vince than he did working in the WWE when Triple H took over. Lashley's experiences sound like those of anyone who has worked in the company for a long time and suddenly finds themselves working for someone new.